Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Mm,
Mila, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Mila, I'm Shweta Kunga with Manpower
Yeah,
Training Services, as you already know me. And so basically, I'm found in the training department room, which is in-house on if I'm not training in-house or on site, you can just locate me at the training room. So Mila, as I've already discussed the workplace learning plan with you before, so this training is about how to use an office scanner, which is the scanner that we use in the training department is a Canon MG3600 printer and scanner. So you can print as well as scan with this. So, Mila, can you tell me a little bit about why, like how we discussed why we scan the documents? Can you tell me a little bit about what is your understanding about scanning the documents?
uh, so that we can have a means a exact copy of whatever the picture looks like. Although the photocopy also looks like the same, but the scanning helps us to save it as a soft copy in our laptop or PC for future records. That is why I think the scanner is required.
Absolutely correct. Thank you so much for making my life easier. So that is correct. So Mila, we'll just go through our presentation slides here. So sometimes do you mind reading the presentation with me so that, you know, we both on the same page as well? So I would sometimes I would read it and maybe I'll ask you to read it as well at times.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
So Mila, this one I'm going to read it for us. So this is basically what is a scanner. Scanner is an input device. It reads the graphical image and it converts the digital information and sends it on the computer.
Yeah, exactly.
So scanner is an electronic device that scans the data. And the basic principle of a scanner is to analyze an image and process it in some way. So
Yeah.
in our slides again, we are actually going to look at this, how it scans, what are the parts of the scanner, and what it actually. Although we don't have to go in the detail, but before we actually do go through the Canon printer or scanner and how to scan it, it's actually necessary to know why we scan the documents and what is the scanner and how it uses it, how it does it. So on your computer, you would actually, before you actually scan, you would need a software, which is called a driver. Until and unless you
Oh,
actually install a driver, you cannot actually scan any of the documents. So a driver actually helps you scanning the documents, and that knows how to communicate with your scanner. So
okay.
most scanners speak a common language, which is TWAN, Twain. And did you know Twain is known as technology without an interesting name?
Oh, that's interesting. I never knew. Great.
Excellent. All right. So scanner operation, Mila. So what does a scanner do? Scanner operates on the principle of reflection.
Reflection. Yeah,
That's right.
great. Yeah.
Yes, and when a light source falls on an image of the document, the incident light reflects. So it's reflection. So as you already know, so every scanner has got a glass. And so, yeah, so the process, the operation that actually scanner does is basically the reflection that falls on the mirror. So the reflection depends upon the color and size of the document. So you know how in a printer also you can do black and white printing or colored printing. Same with scanner, you can choose to do a black and white scanning or a colored scanning.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. So I've just put in like a slide, which is the structure of the scanner. So it actually tells you what a typical scanner includes, which is a CCD array, which is charge coupled device array. You're not going to be tested on this, but don't worry, you don't have to learn this
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all.
Okay.
And you're not going to, teach this to anybody as well. So yeah,
Okay.
it's just for our information really. So this is basically the parts of the scanner. So these are there's mirrors, glass plate, lamp, lens, cover, filters, belt, power supply and interface ports. So I've just literally put that scanner structure over there. So that's what it actually uses to scan the documents. Yes?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Mila, would you mind reading this for me, please?
Yeah. So the working of a scanner is step one. In this step, in the first step, what we do is the document is placed on the glass plate and the cover is then closed. We cannot do the scanning without the cover closed. Okay. So the cover provides a uniform background that the scanner software can use as a reference point for determining the size of the document being scanned. Nextly, what we do is that the lamp underneath it is used to illuminate the document. So there comes the reflection property in picture. The older scanners used to have a standard fluorescent lamp that we use in the rooms for lighting.
Exactly.
But nowadays there is a lamp that is inbuilt in the scanner. Now in
Correct.
the third step, the scan head is moved slowly across the document by a belt that is attached to a step motor. So after that, the image is reflected by an angled mirror to another mirror. Then in the last mirror reflects the image lens. The lens focuses the image through a filter on the CCD array.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So do you understand what a scanner does and how it does?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Mila. So basically, what is scanning the documents? So a multifunction printer includes copying and scanning capabilities. So you already told me this, that you know that you can use a photocopy. So photocopy is again black and white, or colored. Printer
Correct.
is
Yeah.
also black and white or colored, and same goes with scanning. So either you can do black and white or colored. So Canon is just a brand. So you do get Epson, HP, different brands that people use at different offices or at home as well. So Canon produces many printers that allows you to scan to your computer or another location. So you can actually scan to your computer or USB drive. So that's what I mean when I said another location. So you must first install the printer. So you cannot just buy the printer or scanner and say, all right, I'm ready to scan the document. No, that it doesn't work that way. So you should first install the printer, and that comes with the driver. So the driver actually communicates with your scanner. So that's the driver is the communication method between the computer and the scanner. Yes.
Okay, great.
And then you can save the scan in the format and the location of your choice, right? Right, so we'll just quickly go through this. So this is basically the scanner, so which we use in the training department is the Canon MG3600. Right, so basically this is what it looks like. So I have this installed already on my desktop. So when you install the driver, as I said, we have to install the driver. So this is what the quick menu looks like. So this is the screenshot of my screen. So we've done this already. So to access the main menu while quick menu is running, this is what the quick menu looks like. So when you install the driver, that's which is the quick menu. So are you able to look at my screen here, Mila?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this is my main screen. So my desktop. So my desktop has got this quick menu, which I've taken a screenshot of. Okay.
Okay, great.
So yeah. So this is what the quick menu looks like for Canon MG3600 scanner. So this. So when I have labeled this as number 2, that number 2 will actually take you to the home screen, so which we are going to look at in slide number 8. But the number 1 option, which I have labeled here, is actually the scanner itself. So I can show you that. So this is my my home screen. So this is my screen, and as you can see, can you see it says scan placed photos and documents with automatic detection? Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So this one here, and this is your actual Canon quick menu. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Right, so we're going to go on to slide number 8. So as I said, this is your home screen, so which is the main menu options. On the main menu, scan buttons will be available on the scan row. To initiate a scan, select auto scan, photo scan, document scan, custom scan, or scan gear. So can you see that second row over there, Mila, which actually says auto scan, photo scan, document scan, and custom scan. So there's different types of scan that you can do in this scanner, and that's what is actually in the main menu. Yes.
Oh, that's great. So we get these many options on the laptop. If I configure the Canon scanner on my laptop, so
Yes.
I get all these options on my laptop.
Yes. Yes, you do.
That's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
That's great.
Excellent. So moving on to slide 9. So this is the scan settings. So we also have a tutorial at the end, which is actually going to show you more of these settings that you can actually do in your like with your driver. So when you install the driver, then you actually get that. So your question was basically, do you get all these settings? So yes, you do get your home screen. You do get this quick menu on your desktop. So this is your quick menu, as I said. So that's what my quick menu is, and I accessed the home screen. And when I accessed the home screen, so it actually gives me all these
Yeah.
options there.
Okay,
So,
great, great,
so that is
great.
the screenshot that I have actually taken there. So these are the scan settings that you get in your scanner. So if you select scan settings, once you've installed the driver, you will get a new window with additional options. And so we said auto scan, photo scan, document scan, custom scan, and scan gear. So that's what we looked at in that screenshot there. And I showed you that. So the right pane changes depending on which scanning mode you have selected. So basically, whatever scan mode you select, auto scan or photo scan or document scan or custom scan, you can actually change your settings in that. Okay.
Yeah, great.
Moving on to slide 10, which is actually scanning multiple originals at one time. So you place the item on the platen, so the mirror, the platen is basically where you actually put your document, the
Yeah.
document that you're going to scan. So if you're scanning a photo, you're scanning a document, so you put that on that mirror. Yes, your lens, that's where it actually scans. So, and then your IJ scan utility, which is the menu that is called as Canon IJ scan utility. So you start that. So this is your screenshot of the Canon IJ scan utility, and that's where you click. So to scan multiple originals at one time. So if you've got not only one document, you have got a few documents, and you want a one PDF document as like a collated document. So that's what you do. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
Okay.
moving on to slide 11, which is in continuation. So when you're selecting your multiple originals, so you just select custom scan, okay, in that option. So that's the option that you select, which is the custom scan. And then you select the source. So when you look at those options, so the source is basically your photo. So that's what I have selected, but you can select the other options as well. So you select the source according to the item to be scanned. Yes.
Okay.
And the paper
So means
size.
I can scan many things at a time,
Yes.
or
So
only
that's
one photo?
so you have one photo. So you first put one photo, and then but you want them all to be scanned in one PDF document. So you first scan your one photo, and then you keep scanning the other one. So you remove that, and then you put the other photo on, and then you put the third photo on, or the fourth photo, whichever. So multiple originals, and then you can
Okay.
collate them as one document. That's what we are talking about here. Yes.
Okay, that's
And if you
great.
want A4 size, or you want the computer to actually select the size of the scan of the paper size, so that's what the option is talking about. So that's the paper size, which is auto. So I've selected as auto scan, but you can choose whichever size you want to. Yes.
Okay, great.
And the color also. So the second option is the color. So whatever color you want to choose. So if you want to choose black and white, you can choose that. But if you want color, it will color it. It will do the scan in color
Oh,
for you
yeah.
as well. Yeah. So moving on to 14, which is basically, again, in continuation of selecting multiple or scanning multiple originals at one time. So you click on custom. So when you clicked on custom, this one here, so the fourth option right there, multiple items are scanned at one time. So you can check the scan results and then save them as images to a computer. Now, Mila, when I said you've got photos, so some people want their photos in your like paint. Okay, so that's why I chose that option of photo, so that I can actually tell you that you can actually select photos and put them in paint. But when you do your documents, you probably want them as PDF. So it is up to you. So that custom option actually allows you to select if you want them as a PDF, or, you know, so it will actually give you the option of dot PDF, dot, you know, JPG, or what kind of image so you want. So you understand the JPG images and all those kind of things?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's what it means. So we're going to run through this video tutorial on this Miller, which actually shows you how to scan. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm just gonna, while he's talking, I'm gonna keep interrupting in between, and so that we are actually on the same page. So what he did is, so that is the same printer that I have, we have in the training room. So this is what you're going to access in every day-to-day activities of your life. So Mila, this is what we do. So the first step is lift the cover. Yes. And that
Ma'am,
is
I
how
cannot see. I can see the PowerPoint presentation that you were running.
you cannot see
And
this.
I cannot see any video.
Okay. So can you
I
hear him
can.
though?
No, I can't hear him also. I can just see the PowerPoint presentation that you were running. I think you need to close the PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Can you see it now?
No, not yet. Still the PowerPoint presentation only. Yeah, now I can see. Now I can see. Now.
Sorry about that. Okay,
Oh, ma'am, it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we're just gonna run that.
Yeah. Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt. As I said, I'm going to interrupt, keep interrupting in between so that we are on the same page. So basically, the first step is to actually, which he has missed, is basically if you're doing it wireless or if you're doing it wired. So there's two ways of doing it. So you can either hook up your scanner to your laptop, or you can do it wireless. Okay. The second step is obviously once you have hooked it up and all that, you make sure that your quick menu or your IJ utility is up, which is your main menu screen. Yes. So where you're going to select if you're going to scan or print or whatever you're going to do. Yes, Mina? So,
Okay.
so to scan the document, you first lift the cover. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so there's two ways of doing it. So you can either feed your document in here, yes, or you can lift the cover and put your document there to scan it.
Under the under the cover, or this is
Yes.
also a place to place the document?
Yes. So this is your feeding the document in there. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So from this from this place, the document will automatically go to that place
Yes.
because
So it will
okay.
scan. So the mirror image will scan this one as well. Yes.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to pause this here. So as you can see here, Mila, which he's talking about. So he opened this IJ scan utility, and then so the color mode he's selected as color, and it says the select the source. So so the question that you just asked me before as well, Mila, is that um, can you fit the document as well? So yes, that is what the source is. So you have to make sure that your source is selected correctly as well. So if you're putting the document on your mirror, on the image, like or opening the cover and then you're putting the document, so that's what you have to select then. But if you're feeding the document like he did, so you have to select that as a source. But
Oh.
if you're actually doing putting it on the mirror, but selecting the source as you're feeding the document, then it won't be doing it. It won't scan it
Mm.
for you. So you
Mm.
have to make sure that your settings are correct for it. Yes?
Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, got it.
It also over here, can you see it says data format PDF?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
Data
that's what
format.
it's going to. So you select what is the document going to look like. So it's basically going to be a PDF document. That is what you're scanning to.
Yeah, yeah. So means there are two sources. Either I can place it on the mirror or I can place it on the top of the cover also.
Correct. Yes. And what he also said is basically, you know how you have duplex. So there's two sides of the page. So you have
Okay.
like the front side and the back side. So sometimes you want only one sided. So you can select there that as well. So do you want it both sides scanned together, which it will if you select that. So it's all in the settings. So basically if you select it that it has to scan both sides of the page of the document, it will save and scan both sides of your document. But if you select only one-sided document you want scanned, which sometimes that is what your requirement is, so that's fine. So it's going to be in your settings.
Oh, that's great. So both the sides of the page can be scanned at a time.
Yes, it can be.
Great. But if I want both the pages to be separately like on the different pages, then
Yes, it can be. So, Samila, a very, very good question over here, which you have said. So when you do the feeder, so when you feed the document in there, you don't have to do it twice, but it will scan both sides of the document. But
okay.
if you're actually putting it on the mirror, you
Yeah.
will have to put it again from on the second
Manually
side
I have to do it.
manually. Yes, you manually have to do it again so that it scans your second page as well. It will not do it by itself.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you click on the document icon, it will actually do the PDF scan for you. So this was about how to scan the document. That was the video tutorial. So are you able to see my presentation now, Mila?
Yeah.
You can. So we are back on the presentation. So Mila, what did we learn today?
Yeah, we learned about the scanning. It was a good tutorial. I
Yeah.
learned how to scan a document, and that can be done on both the sides. Or if I want to be done it individually, then I have to do it manually. That also I learned. It was a
Yes.
great tutorial. Yeah.
Yes. And
So
would you know how to actually attach your PDF once you have actually scanned your PDF like
yeah,
document? So do you already know how to actually attach the document into your email and send it to someone if you have to?
yeah, that I know, ma'am. That I
That
know.
is very good. And you know how to actually save it in the folder that is desired. So if you have to save it in on my computer, you actually select where you want to save
Yeah,
it as well.
that also you were showing that how to save. You showed me that how
Correct.
to save it like a PDF and all this. That also you showed me.
Yes, that's right. So Mila, do you have any comments or any questions or any concerns that you have?
No, ma'am, it was a very good tutorial. I learned a lot indeed. It was very good, very nice. I never knew that there are auto scan and custom scan type of facilities also, and all these things are also there in the scan. I never knew this. It's great.
Yeah, and with the photos, you can actually select the resolution that you want as well. So in the settings, it's all in the settings that you can actually select. So the resolution that you want in the photos, you can select the resolution as well.
Okay. Great, great.
Excellent,
Thanks a
Mila.
lot,
I would
ma'am.
be actually sending you the feedback form as well to get your feedback. And as I said in the training plan as well, thank you, for attending my training session. But as your supervisor has actually approached us that you need some training on MS PowerPoint as well, uh, that has been scheduled for you, which is externally scheduled, and the RTO that is providing you that training is Progressive Learning Group, and we've already scheduled that for you. And I've already sent you the, dates and learning plan that they have sent to me for you. So yes, I look forward to hearing back from you and from them as well, the feedback that they give me about your MS PowerPoint training. Thank you once again, Mila.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. I want you to be the trainer only. It's good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I appreciate your feedback. And yes, I will review your, how you're going. And I will be around as well, just in case you're experiencing any problem with your office scanner.
Okay, thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you for your time, Mila.
Yeah, thanks, ma'am.